The last Roundup. In Applejack episode, well, she fails. Well, really didn't lie till season 6, but she fails. Anyway, after the doping and rainbow dashing, well, soccer moms obviously got offended, and I really do not want to get involved in that at all, so let's move on. The scene is funny, though. She gets out of town so she can be able to get more money for Ponyville, and she writes letters to the main 5. However, she won't be coming back since she's really busy. Everyone obviously tries to go to the place where Applejack is, and she's hiding something, obviously. So, most of this episode just contains of Applejack just hiding the secret from her friends, and that's it. Until when Pinkie promised her. And she did, and she didn't. And then Pinkie Pie obviously freaks out. Very hilarious. And very great to her character. Anyway, after a very entertaining chase scene, they finally stop Applejack. And apparently, she took second place in the Olympics, and other places at that. She really didn't want to feel like a loser, but the ponies were not disappointed at all. Usually, everyone doesn't get into first place at all. Basically, this episode is about that Applejack is a failure in herself because of how she got into very bad places in the Olympics. But everyone doesn't feel bad about that whatsoever. Anyway, this episode was basically what Applejack is just going through on how the predicament that she's in. So I can really understand why she feels this way on why she didn't got any money for the Ponyville people. But she really doesn't have to be in first place a lot. Rainbow Dash never had that kind of problem at all when she was in situations like this. In fact, in the next episode, it's gonna be between Rainbow Dash and Applejack. But anyway, I really enjoy this episode for what it is. On how the ponies are just trying to know what Applejack is hiding, just really irritates Applejack a lot. Especially that she really doesn't want to disappoint the ponies at all. Really understandable. And I can really understand that the ponies really don't have a problem that Applejack completely lost everything. So, Applejack just kind of disappoints herself that she kind of failed most of the time. But she really didn't have to be in first place all the time. I mean, once it's fine, but for how she's going through, she's just completely overreacted about this whole thing. Even though that she didn't get any money for the ponies in Ponyville, she at least learned her lesson at the end. The jokes in this episode are pretty funny. I mean, I did like the Pinkie Pie jokes, especially when she freaks out and stuff. And I really enjoyed the walking scene when the main 5 are helping Applejack, even though that she doesn't need any help. Okay, this episode was basically of Applejack learns her mistakes and stuff like that. I know that this episode isn't supposed to be taken seriously and they're just trying to find ideas for what they do for the characters, but for what it is, it's okay. It's very okay. I didn't enjoy this episode, but I still found it okay for what they do to Applejack. This episode gets a 6 out of 10. It's an okay episode.